back.
Yeah, they got a guy using
That was the craziest dunk of my life.
I really thought you were
Camino
about
was
to...
gonna fly.
That
Yippee.
clone just jumped into the
damn it.
lava. So I'm well aware I already made a video on this mod, but if you recall, I left out one vital piece of information, and that is the immersion. It actually kind of feels like I made sort of a non-effort to talk about it. If you look back, you can see I purposefully don't talk about it.
As much as this lets me feel immersed and swept up in the large-scale battles of Star Wars, you soon come to realize that that really wasn't the only selling point.
And that kind of seemed unfair because you can tell they put a lot of work into the immersion and making the player feel immersed, and it certainly pays off. So I'm going to go over some of the ways it made me feel immersed, so don't click away, because then you won't get to know any of them, unless you played yourself, but that's cheating, so still don't click away. I'm not going to go over like the wacky shit as much as I did in the last video, so if you want to learn about the wacky stuff, go watch that. Unless the wacky stuff immerses me more, which in most cases it does, so watch this too. So in one pretty good example, and probably my favorite, and my opinion matters, it's really hard not to get caught up in all the sights and sounds, like pause. Okay, it's a little off, but close enough. So, in this screenshot we got everything, right? We got a lightsaber, we got a droid dying, presumably to unknown causes, maybe old age, those things get rusty. Then we got a speeder flying overhead right about as a lightsaber duel is about to occur. That's just everything all in one. And then another prime example is Dooku is there holding a gun, just shooting everybody, which happens all the time in the movie if you don't know. But then the immersion just isn't changed, and then I'm swinging my lightsaber around like a madman, but I still remain completely immersed. Yeah, I know, you're probably getting bored to death of Geonosis, but I'm going to show you this clip, and you tell me what you think.
Skywalker's fucking running away. Yo, where is Anakin right now?
Down here at D.
They're taking C, they're taking C.
I hear him right behind me and I'm just running.
They took C.
Yo, Anakin!
Whoever's pushing into F, do not push into F, please.
I need to...
Like crouching, turtle.
Soldier, do you have
Bro,
a gun?
Dooku is just chasing me! He just wants to kill me!
Crouching.
No,
Okay.
yes, I got him.
No.
Yo, Anakin's so small.
And in those moments, I felt what any sane person would feel. I was terrified as the ground beneath my feet, despite how low poly it was, it just all phased out of reality, and my life flashed before my eyes. Like, that was a real terror in my voice. All I could hear was Count Dooku's lightsaber, as all I could think to do was run. I don't really know how to describe it besides, in VR, you certainly value each life more than you do in a flat screen game, and that really exemplifies that really well. It's just like, you try really hard not to die, because every move feels much more personal when it's actually you moving. And you can say that really about any VR game, but this goes out of its way to immerse you in the battles with seeing all the clones and droids around you, and because of Contractor's full body system, you get to feel like you're wearing it too. It's really awesome.
Yo, I'm about to do Gangnam Style as a fucking clone.
Like, saying that, then actually doing that was definitely the highlight of my weekend, and I don't know how sad that is. But, you know, it doesn't matter to me because I got to do Gangnam Style and hit the gritty as a clone trooper. See, I've never played base Contractors. Actually, nobody I've ever met on Contractors has played base Contractors, either the Halo or the Star Wars mod. And if I'm right, which I always am, I really doubt base Contractors has laser guns and Star Wars models. So I'm just beyond impressed they even got all this into Contractors. The modders deserve a huge round of applause for getting all this in. Let's hear it, let's hear it. Good job, good job.
My Annie, how you've grown.
Annie?
So, yeah, that's kind of it. I don't really have much left to say that hasn't been said already, the mod's pretty crazy and gets you just really swept up in those crazy battles of Star Wars, whether you're looking to be intrinsically immersed without any feeling of going back, or just the crazy wacky stuff like this lightsaber duel. It's just two people swinging their wrist as wildly as possible. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. A like and a subscribe would be nice. I'm not gonna force you. Don't make me force you. Just do it. It'll be way easier. And I hope you have a swell day, and I'll see you whenever I upload next, if you decide to watch.